to yell as you strike, it feels more impact in your move, and you can actually see it on outside. Even though you don't know Taekwondo, when you see how they perform with ki up, with yell, you can actually feel it. That's why we call it spiritual yell, shouts.
Well, it sort of goes through your body, doesn't it?
That's right, it does. It does. You can actually feel it, the vibration around it.
What happens if you don't make any noise while you're doing Taekwondo? Have you tried?
Scientifically proven that it increases 7% of your strength when you ki up. So I think it's more beneficial to ki up.
And do you have to teach people to ki up?
Yes, I encourage children and also adults to ki up, and they actually agree when they ki up, they feel stronger and they feel more confident. And kids, they get shy when the first time they're doing, but as they go through, as they experience how powerful their voice can make their body, they actually do really well.
And the same thing's been done in tennis players where they've been tested doing ground strokes, forehand ground strokes and serves. And when they're allowed to make a noise, they can generate more force with their serves. And when they're told to be silent, they generate slightly less.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because, of course, with tennis, some top players really do let it rip with the grunting, but others, also top players, don't really make much noise at all.
Right, and I think this is where it comes to personal preference and habitual behaviours. So those who don't make noise, if we check what their breath is doing at the same time, they'll be doing basically the same thing. Their serves, and when they're told to be silent, they generate slightly less.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because, of course, with tennis, some top players really do let it rip with the grunting, but others, also top players, don't really make much noise at all.
Right. This is where it comes to personal preference and habitual behaviours. So
for you if you should ever meet her. And with candy on her face, her smile is a little sweeter. Penelope Candace is her name, and she likes that fine and dandy. But if you want to see her dimple show, just call her Penny Candy. Penny Candy, she eats that messy kind. Penny Candy, she eats it all the time.
And when they're allowed to make a noise, they can generate more force with their serves. And when they're told to be silent, they generate slightly less.
That's interesting.
Was throwing sports in field athletics? They're a little strange because they tend to grunt after the release.
Ah, now why is totally that, different. Do you think?
Again, I think...
This is the radio playing.
You'll notice a lot of athletes have habits. Nadal's actually a classic. He'll go through and scratch his ear and touch his mouth.
And this is the radio playing through the amp of the
You're doing something that
reel-to-reel.
Exactly the same every time, like a tennis serve. So ground strokes are different because they're different every stroke. But tennis serve, you need to make it. They practice that. And it's the same with field sports, where they're throwing a hammer or a discus or a shot put. They... emotional build-up just before the throw.
Well, thank you for watching. I've got full recording from the Grundig 4040... No, what is it? The Grundig 3060 radio through the 3-pin outlet at the back, which is independent of the volume control. That is actually going into the input of the TK920. That's why I can play the radio through the amp in the reel-to-reel or in the radio, and I can record playback. Yeah, let me test playback. It is connected up. Let's see. Well, that's the reel-to-reel. Let's see if the radio can play that back.
Verbal cues, keep it.
No, I've done something wrong there. It's okay. Find out why. Thank you for watching.
Little girl, to give my heart a shove. I've got a basket full of kisses. Won't you come and ride upon my wagon load?
It's just a shame these things are so big, especially the reel-to-reel. It's very large and I can't really get a top view of it. It's a shame we can't stand it on its end. But both will work for a very long time as they've been fully restored. Thanks for watching.